Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Blue and White. My name is Rituro, here with you with my Let's Play video journal, video review of Football Manager 2014 and my time with the Vancouver Whitecaps. When last we left off, I believe we were just coming up to the roster freeze, the trade deadline of Major League Soccer, which means I had only a few days left to figure out what I was going to do to try and bolster the squad, maybe look to next year, maybe try and end Champions League with some dignity, if not the regular season. And I tried to make a few deals. I tried to make a deal for Kevin Ralston out in New England. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. I tried to make a couple of other moves, but I did end up getting one good move here. I'm just going to go to our transfer history here and have a quick look at that. I want to go to the history of transfers. There we go. We picked up... Come on, where is it here? Is it not actually showing up? That's odd. Anyway, we managed to pick up none other than Abdoulaye Salih. Picked him up from RSL for the price of Greg Klazura and $75,000 in allocation money, which I think that's a pretty good deal. That is a pretty darn good deal to basically flip Klazura for Mansell with a little bit of cash. That's not too bad at all. And still, he's on a cheap deal too. So I'm hoping when his contract expires at the end of this year, we are able to renegotiate for a decent price. The other move that I did make, because there's a bunch of contracts were set to expire. The entire coaching staff has been re-signed, so that's great. Joe Bendik earned himself a little bit of a raise here. He went from the league minimum 900 up to 1.1, which is a very fair deal, I believe, for Bendik, considering he's got a little bit of ways to go before he can really reach his full potential, but he's going to do great while we look for either a new keeper or wait for Simon Thomas here, to reach his potential. So I'm really happy with the goaltending situation. We're still not out of the woods at right back. Still don't have a good solution for when YP Lee eventually leaves us. As you may recall, we are set to have a little bit of a movement here. Jay Demerit is leaving for Brondby, and YP Lee leaving for Seongnam. Hassan Mudaffar, coming in from Dhofar, he is actually badly injured here. Broken ankle, and joining us at 33 years old on a free, thank goodness. And he's retiring. Even better, he's retiring. So, looks like that deal is dead. Excellent. Gabriel Valles from Independiente is the other one I am chasing here, trying to get him from this Argentinian squad. The Argentinian, I should say. He's on the reserve squad. So, in theory, he should be willing to come over. Whether or not he takes the price that I am asking for is something that we will have to see. But yeah, when we think of all the salary that'll be freeing up, when Demerit and his $7,000 a week gone, YP Lee and his 4.4 a week gone, that should free me up quite nicely to sign some decent players to fill out the bottom of the roster. I also have quite a few trialists in here, just seeing if I can find somebody, decent bargain. Nobody as of yet has been, willing to play for a decent price or have the talent to justify them staying. So nothing there. But let's get back to the matches that have been transpiring. I believe when last we left off, it was FC Dallas, a 1-1 draw, that own goal from Rusin, snatching the win away after an otherwise very solid game all around. So let's go straight to San Jose. League-leading San Jose beat the tar out of us 3-0. Just a really solid... Look at that. That's just disgusting how well they demolished us. Just poor performances all around. Bendik did all right. Dax McCarty did the best that he could in his ball-winning defensive midfielder role, but there wasn't really a lot we could do in this away match. Just lots of fouls on both sides. We actually held decent possession, all things considered. But San Jose had the attacking talent to just destroy us. Wondolowski, Bernardes, and Facito getting those 2 goals once we threw caution to the wind and just went all out to try and get, at that point when we were only down 1-0, a tying goal. But sadly, it was not to be. San Jose punished us, and that was the end of that. We'll take a look at the key highlights from this one. If I remember correctly, there was a crossbar. There might have been a different match. I might be thinking of a different match, but if I'm correct, There was a very close call that could have tied it up at 1-1. Changes the game, but let's kick off here at Buckshaw Stadium. Vancouver in the white, San Jose in their black and blue kit. There's the corner from Baca. Bendik does manage to get to it initially, and a good clearance there off of that corner. Baca, however, this time does find Wondolowski on his second corner of the evening, and this time Wondolowski makes no mistake. Bendik unable to reach that one. Rio Coker playing it right back actually for this one as I tried to juggle my squad fitness. Maddox with a great play through for Miller, and there it is. That was indeed off the post for Miller, that close to making it 1-1. And there Bernardes actually does briefly... Oh, that did actually count. I'm sorry, I thought there was a card there. Nope, that was the 2-0 goal. Camilo with the corner there, tries to get forward. Leva also trying to get his head to it, but can't. And on the counter go San Jose. This would be, I believe, the 3-0 goal. So Morrow plays in Alas, whose shot is saved by Bendik. I'm sorry, that's not quite the... It would be nice if they actually showed you down here what was coming up. Unfortunately, oh yes, it wasn't long. There we go. Facido to John, to Morrow, to Alas. There's the playthrough for Mike Facido, who drills it into the upper 90. That is the 3-0 goal. And, you know, maybe there was a call for offside, but I don't think it was a legit one here. Let's just take a look at when that last touch happened. I don't believe he was offside. So here's Alas. No, there's no call for offside there. He's fine. 3-0 for San Jose. That would be how it ended. And really, against a league-leading side, I'm going to get yellow for dissent there. Camilo does try to make it interesting with a free kick there, but that is it. San Jose clear it, and they get a well-deserved 3-0 win. Following that, we faced off in a very key fixture. This was Alajuelense in Champions League. Now, we needed a win here, and boy, did we get it. 3-1 in the away leg. You may recall they scared up a draw in the home leg. So it was very, very good to see they could go down there and get the win. Solid defensive performances around here. Mansali, actually, I believe this was his debut match, if I recall correctly. 7.2 in an away match in Champions League. That's made it look like a very good hire there. Maddox, however, with the rapid fire brace to pace us to that early lead. Alajuelense would make it interesting, but Cuellar would put the game out of reach, coming on as a sub and then bagging a goal in the 80th. As you can see, for an away match, this was just a shockingly dominant performance. 13 shots, 5 on target. Alajuelense would foul like mad. It wouldn't count for much because we got the points. Very crucial points. We'll look at that group in a second here. Let's go to the highlights. Gotta say, this is the Champions League race has been very close, very tense, and has been way more compelling than the disaster that has been the Major League Soccer campaign. So more than happy to go over this. So again, Vancouver in their white, Alajuelense in their red and black. And this would be in the 30th minute. This would be, I believe, the first of Maddox goals. Just getting onto this poor clearance here by Chasson. Maddox does so well to pick up that, sprint it alone, and then bury his shot. Great way to start the match at the half-hour mark. And off the kick, you thought he was done there. Oh, you thought wrong. Chasson, again, sprays the ball wide to Lacey. And Maddox, I swear, has had this guy's number all night. A good turnover here, or a good forced turnover, I should say. McCarty in the midfield, gets it to Kobe, who gets well past Chasson. And then again, he gives it away. Straight to Maddox, who just... Oh, they don't come any easier than that, do they, if you're Darren Maddox? Sprints to the sideline, because yes, you do. Oh, that's a good way to get to 2-0 lead. Meanwhile, we move to the second half. An injured player here. That's Lacey actually played with that injury. And Camilo plays through to Kobe. You're going to Maddox looking for the hat trick, but he just can't get past. A good save there by Alpizar. Great save, actually. So that was the hat trick goal. Almost. Alajuelense there would make it interesting. As I mentioned, Chavez does get in and roofs it over top of Joe Bendik. Now that's soccer, says the commentator. Yeah, okay, sure. And then a Camilo free kick, though, falls eventually to Coelho after pinging around in the box, and he makes no mistake, gets his first ever goal, and makes it 3-1, and that is how the match would end. Wait for Bendik to do the ceremonial clearance. Yeah, Daniil Henry getting some time here just in relief. Because, again, why not? Get the kid some minutes. Hopefully he can develop into better than, I believe, the 1.5 star Daniil Henry is sitting on right now. Yeah, this is just playing a little bit of keep away here. Bringing Vilches on, bringing some leadership in support as they basically run out the clock here with some good possession in the attacking third. Of course, as soon as I say that, they give it away. But there's the whistle. There's the final whistle. That's the 3-1 victory. Let's take a look at that Champions League situation here. If we have a look and see how that's going. So here's the situation. LA demolished Al Halente with a 6-3 win. So they've got the goal differential. And more importantly, they've got 2 points on us. So we need to win. We have to beat LA. Oh my goodness. We got to... Yes, thank you. We have to beat LA to advance. That's not a very safe prospect. But I mean, hey, we drew them away. That was, I believe, that was the away match. It was. So we drew them away, which is fantastic. Oh, we landed out of that match. Memories. But now we have to, at home, hold them off and get those crucial 3 points. That will give us 8 points and move us on to the knockout stage. That would be quite the accomplishment. If we could beat LA, move on to the knockout stage, that'd be amazing. Let's take a quick look at Daniil Henry here. As I mentioned, he's up to 2 stars now. That's good. There's potential is 4, so I do want to get him minutes so we can try and develop. Because I mean, you think we're losing Demerit. O'Brien's not getting any younger. That puts him, not too far away on the depth chart. And since he seems to be trending more realistically than where Carlisle Mitchell is in this game, Carlisle Mitchell is probably gone at the end of this season, since he's not the Carlisle Mitchell we know from real life. Let's just say that. All right, let's continue with our summary here. This was a fantastic match at Saputo Stadium, where Camilo, at the stroke of halftime, scores the winning goal in a very convincing road match. Very foul heavy, as you expect in a clash between Vancouver and Montreal. Je me souviens. Very close match. Very happy to come out of that with a 1-0 victory. Solid performances at the back again. And Kofi had a very good game from midfield, so very happy to see that. Got some minutes for Turnbull and Henry. So let's just take a look at how this played out. I'll tell you, you start seeing good results like this, and you think, oh, maybe it's not over yet. Maybe we can, make a run of this, a pride-saving run at the end of the season. But then you remember that the worst 3 teams in the MLS in Football Manager for this season, in descending order, are Vancouver, Montreal, and Toronto. So, Canada is not doing well. Yeah, right off the bat here, a very close try by Arnaud, trying to go over Thomas's head, but he manages to get a hold of that. Camilo's free kick, as we approach halftime, is eventually picked up by Rusin, who gets it back to McCarty, over to Rio Coker. Finds Kofi in the center, back to Rio Coker. So they just try and play a little bit of short ball here, trying to find the way through, and there's a good ball to Miller, who goes around his man, gets the cross in, and there's Camilo to tap it in off the post and in by the slimmest of margins. That is the 1-0 goal, and that would go on to be the winning goal. But of course, the still 45 minutes of nervy Saccarillo, and Bernier doesn't do as well with that free kick as I'm sure he would have wanted to from such a close distance, straight into Simon Thomas, who does well to keep it out of his net. And going the other way, actually, Camilo to Kofi and Vilches does manage to make life a little bit interesting here. Testing the Montreal defense, in fact, blowing right by them, but just going wide of the net. And thankfully, that was the only scare left for either side. Very safe half the rest of the way. And as Vancouver plays out the clock, they get the 1-0 away victory. Fantastically done. Doesn't have to be pretty, as long as you get the win. And then we came home. It's an away match, no less. Came home up against RSL, the playing against your old team match for Abdoulaye Mansali, and yeah, they kind of smoked us. That's, there's no two ways about that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Yeah, again, this is just disgusting. Beltran, Borcher, Schuler, Winger, just a solid wall. Like, look at the average score here. Look at this. 7-3, 7-3, 7-2, 7-2, 7-1, 7-6, 7-3, 8-0, 7-6. When Nick Raimondo is your worst player, oh my goodness, just a fully dominant performance here by RSL. Saborio and Findlay with the goals. And just really nothing much to say here. Other than it was 2 shots at home. Not acceptable at all. Fully dominant game here by RSL. Let's see how badly they put the boots to us. In front of a no doubt annoyed BC Plays crowd. RSL in their claret and cobalt. Vancouver in their white. Romano with the short goal kick to Wingert here. An interesting play. But it works out well. As Kari Stevenson gets it forward to Robbie Findlay. Findlay gets it through to Morales, who then takes a very fortunate deflection, you gotta say. But Saborio just with a clinical finish. There's just no chance there for Bendik to save that. And with that last action of the first half, Vancouver goes in only down 1-0. So, it's not the end of the world, but I was watching the average scores as this game progressed. And at this point, I think RSL were already above 7, or just closing on an average of 7. Now, I did go back and watch that goal by Findlay a few times. It looked like he was very, very offside, but then I found one of the fullbacks was keeping him on, so unfortunately it was a good goal and not a good result. But that brings us, oh my goodness, it brings us to Portland. They could still mathematically be eliminated by Chivas USA. Think about that for a minute. Oh, why couldn't we be swapped positions? So I would love nothing more than to get a win against a Cascadia rival and try and salvage some pride. And maybe, make some noise in the Cascadia Cup here, though. We'd have to run the table. Run the table by a sizable margin and hope Portland... Oh, wow. Is there a way to do it, I wonder? I don't think there's a way to do it. So, let's see what happens here. I think there's a... Who do I have available for this match? Yeah, as you can see, they're full enough, fielding a full roster. Nobody's injured. Nobody's ineligible to play. So it's going to be a tough home match here. I believe this is where the Timbers Army would say something like our house in the middle of BC. So I'm not looking forward to it. I think we're going to pull Daniil Henry from this. He's been doing okay, but I want... Although Rusin had a bad match, didn't he? Oof, what do I do with this? I think we got to play with our strongest lineup here. So let's take Rusin and we'll bring him in for Daniil Henry. Leveron. So I'm going actually with Rio Coker and YP Lear. I'm just loading up on fullback talent. Going with Kofi McCarty and Quayler. Not in his best position as a central midfielder. He's much better at the top of a 4-4-2 diamond. But we got to go with what we have here. Tybert, Camilo, and Maddox. With Miller, Jimenez, Brown, Turnbull, Vilches, and Mansali on the bench. Bendik between the wickets and Thomas backing him up. One thing I do want to point out before we start here, I have finally added a third formation, the 4-5-1 defensive. An empty bucket formation with a single striker and an attacking mid. I've tried it. It's been iffy. But I suppose that's what the offseason before it would be to get a little more confident with that formation. But for now, we're going to go with our standard 4-5-1, 4-3-3, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if we can take down the Portland Timbers. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be rough, not gonna lie. Because look at all this attacking. That's a lot of beef up front. Moving the McCarty player into Szymanski's position there. That's just, it's so nasty. No Palmoduka, which is interesting. But they do have Roy Miller. So we'll see what happens here. I believe I don't have any problem with this. Let's just keep an eye on Ryan Johnson, though. Keep a close eye on whoever's going to be replacing him. Brad Ring on his weaker foot. Will Johnson, close him down. And Chara, we're going to hassle. All right. I want them to perform much better. That's right. Motivation. Go get Portland. It's a Cascadia match. I want you to go out there and, well, maybe not, break legs. Oh, hey, whatever happens, happens. Exploit, hassle, and retain. All right. Let's get this on. Vancouver versus Portland. Vancouver in the white, Portland in the green. This is a Cascadia match. Bragging rights galore on the line, and how do we do? Oh, already 2 minutes in, we're half Will Johnson. Good call. Alright, it's pretty even so far. Nobody's taking a shot 8 minutes in. Let's see if we can change that. Oh, a little bit sprinkly. Fall shower here. Oh, Harrington, though, good to snuff out that clearance time over to Will Johnson. Johnson finds Chara. Will Johnson now. And Chara playing the 1-2 with Kofi trying to sneak down, but Rusin does well to snuff that out. And Kofi, however, is blocked by Ring. Will Johnson now tries to go around Leveron and gets it to Zemansky, and Zemansky scores. That's his first of the season. At the 9th minute, no less, and it's gonna be one of those matches. First shot of the game, it's on target, it's a clear chance, and it's in. Cooker already on a yellow card. We are fouling them like crazy. 7 fouls to 1. And Lee's going to be carded as well. So both my fullbacks now sitting on yellow cards. Donovan Ricketts here with the goal kick. Let's see what comes of this. Leveron above Chara, and Cuellar gets it to Maddox. Okay, Maddox still there. No Ring actually does well to knock that away. Could Maddox try maybe and poach a goal? It would be fantastic. Rusin gets it forward to Kofi, who does get it to Maddox. He crosses man, he gets it forward to Cuellar. Cuellar up from the midfield. Shot is blocked. Tybert crosses it in, looking for Maddox, knocked away by Lopez. Real Coker retains possession, goes to the corner flag. Come on. Why? Oh, Zemansky gets himself a yellow card too. So the cards are coming fast and furious here. Come on, we need another good chance like that. Real Coker's not performing well at that position. Who else isn't performing well here? Camilo. Expect to see much better. Oh, good. Hey, they listened. Alright, let's stay with that. Just for now, we'll stay with it. Got the subs to do this, and shots are now even. Though Portland's 3 on target. Certainly not compelling. A clear chance each. Cuellar gets a lecture for his indiscretions. Yeah, let's do that. Kofi gets a yellow. Cuellar, I think I'm going to get out of here. Yes. Alright, let's move. So we're going to do a little bit of shuffling here. Follow the bouncing player. Real Coker comes up. YP Lee switches sides. And Mansali comes in for Cuellar. Alright. Well, she'll switch you two around. Should be Real Coker on the right as the box-to-box. And Gershon has a deep line playmaker. Okay, let's see if that'll work. I want you to... Alright, no. Deep foul as long as you're thinking about scoring. Oh, before that change takes effect, though, something is happening. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like this. Off the post. Off the post. And Camilo does well to track back and clear that ball away. He still has it, actually. Oh, he's brought down by Chara. Lee picks it up, knocks it forward for Kofi. Can't get past Lopez, but this is still a Vancouver ball. Szymanski pokes it away to Ring to Ryan Johnson. Oh, Rusin goes in. Oh my goodness. Straight red for that nasty tackle. Oh, not good, not good, not good, not good. Okay. Okay. That changed a lot of things. Alright, let's go 4-4-2 diamond. Let's put... What am I going to do here? Oh, I'm going to have to drop a striker. Gonna have to drop a striker. Okay, let's think about this. Camilo's coming off. That much is clear. So we need a defender. Camilo can come in at defense. Cuellar, oh boy, for Kofi. Going to have to counter attack. Matix will take the left position. Matix will take the left. Oh, right. I gotta do it from the Gotta do it from here. I would like that to change. Honestly, they could be a little more flexible with that, with the red cards. Okay, so... Actually, I can put Camilo... I can't put Camilo on the left wing. Okay, I'll have to put Mansali on the left. So McCarty there, Tybert there, Cuellar there, Rio Coker, Kofi, Matix. Oh my goodness. You thought it was fun musical chairs before. Alright, so I need a left wing and a left back. So Levero or right back. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Bring Rio Coker to right back. Bring Lee to left back. This does really change everything. Kofi and Camilo. I guess I have to move because McCarty is going to be holding Tybert. Yep, that's how it's going to have to be. Alright, so Mansali moves to the left for Kofi. And we bring on Vilches for Camilo. Oh, this... Just when you think it can't get any worse, someone goes and takes a completely unnecessary red card. Alright, guys. Get out there and hope. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Yes. Obviously, this has to happen. Oh, right. I gotta start marking people here. Alright. We gotta target the opposition. Alright. Ryan Johnson needs to be... Alright, let's just remove the whole hard tackling, because that's really not working for us here. Rodney Wallace can be closed down. Will Johnson needs to be taken care of. Ring and Chara. Zemansky's actually doing quite a lot for us here. Oh, they moved back to a D-mid position, haven't they? Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about Zemansky if he's D-mid. I will tell them to weak foot him. And Ring. Yeah, close him down and tightly mark Chara. Alright, we'll see if that saves our bacon. Bendick with the deep goal kick. Oh, no, that's an empty net. Oh, dear. That was embarrassing for all involved. That was Dan Kennedy on a Gershon Kofi. It was Kennedy who cleared the ball straight to him, wasn't it? Oh, Rio Coker, how did you miss that? More importantly, why did you not goal kick it further downfield? I have been trying to tell Bendick to train on his goal kicks, and it has not been as fruitful as I would like it to be. Oh, it looks like it's another Our House in the middle of BC here. Much to my dismay. Although, maybe Maddox poaches one here. Come on. Oh. Ricketts with the save. Tybert's corner to Leveron. Back out to Tybert. Interesting decision. Finds McCarty chopped down by Harrington. No call. Cuellar back to Tybert. No. Would have liked to see that shot actually connect, please. Oh, dear. Vilches and Rio Coker teaming up for these headers. No one trusts Rio Coker out there now. Can't say I blame him. Alright. I do believe that's going to be it, unless somebody scores a late one here. Maybe a consolation goal for... Oh! Timely intervention by Vilches to knock that away. Although I'm not liking this whole extended pressure thing. Oh, Cuellar does manage to steal it. Can he get the ball upfield to Maddox, maybe? Oh, Tybert has made an overlap. This could be a good counter here if we can actually get the ball into an attacking position. But Miller does track back and take that away, and Ricketts will clear. YP Lee is there to knock it down. Tybert, though, has the ball. Can he find Maddox? Goes to Cuellar, over to Mansali. Dooley Mansali to Dax McCarty, to Russell Tybert, to Rio Coker. Rio Coker doesn't have enough time. There's the whistle. A 2-0 win for Portland. Oh, that pretty much ends our Cascadia Cup. I mean, all things considered, Not too bad, but man, that was unlucky, boys. There we go. Oh, good. That's good. They gained some confidence from that. I mean, really, it's a close match. Portland outshot us, but either way. Ooh, that's weird. I haven't seen that weird visual bug before, but everything seems to be okay now. And more importantly, Portland put some ground between them and Chivas. Oof. And up next, it doesn't get any easier, does it? Oh, up next is Seattle. Go into Seattle. I'm guessing we're not going to get the magical Kakuta Mane hat trick. And sure enough, Portland have guaranteed themselves an oh dear. Oh, this isn't good. Oh. Jeez. Alright, let's attend. Oh. How do I get out of this? No. Too strong. Oh, jeez. Ugh. Ooh. Oh boy. Well, you had to know. You had to know. The way this season was going, conversations like this were going to happen. This is one of the, I believe if this wasn't in 13, they definitely added this for 14. You will be called onto the carpet, as I have been now. Ooh. Lost to a rival. Did not perform well. Do you think you let down? Is it performing recently? Oh. Shut up, Caleb Porter. Jerk. That's good. Yeah, that was a vicious foul, wasn't it? You are getting fined, sir. Thank you. Good. Injury where Sean Psycho. Oh, he was going to get a cap for that, too. Out 4 weeks. Terry Dunfield brought in. Ah. Hilarious. Valles is brought in. Okay. Let's see here. This is a decent deal, actually. 3.4 is much cheaper. Much cheaper than YP Lee. I am wary of, you remember Carlos Cuellar from earlier in the season, or Cuevas, I'm sorry. Cuevas was just a disaster, so I don't want to handcuff myself too deeply to that kind of a contract. So we'll lowball him. Contract extension. Yeah, I'll put a 1-year extension on it. And let's see what he thinks. He wants his money. I disagree. 1-year extension. Alright, he's not taking a cut on that fee at all, is he? So I'm going to have to wrangle him down on the salary. Shoot. Well, 16's not bad, and that's a decent salary. Yep. Good. Excellent. Knocked a few hundred a week off of his price. Not too shabby. Now, the trick is he's going to have to actually play like he deserves that. Defensive mid and right. Needs a club. Well, why scout him when I can just offer him a trial? Boom. Injury worry for the U20s. Not one of mine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is going to be insane. We'll go with the 4-4-2. Let's go with the 4-5-1 defensive, I think. Nothing against that is always good. Knighton, that's fine. Ah, poor Rovd. Ugh. No kidding. Of course it is. 11 players on the field. Defense first. He's been... Yeah. All right, good. So let's set this up here. Rooston suspended, which is not good. Turnbull's on international duty. Also not good. But let's get the 4-5-1 defensive out here. All right, so Rooston's no good. Turnbull's no good. Coilar's at the top. Maddox is there. All right, Bendick or Thomas. Bendick or Thomas. Let's put Thomas out. All right, let's put... How are we going to run this? Let's run Vilches at the left. Let's run Leveron at center left. Let's run Mansali at mid left. Who's my best bet at mid right? Probably Tybert. Boris Gonzalez. Jimenez, really? Tybert's got the bigger upside, I see, but Jimenez is the best currently. Well, he hasn't played in a while, so yeah, let's put Jimenez out there. Lee can go to the back right. Who pairs up? O'Brien or Demerit? Let's go with O'Brien. Hasn't played in a while. On the D-mid side, it will be Dax McCarty and Rio Coker back to a more familiar position. Actually, I wonder. Let's put Kenny Miller up top. Let's see if that helps. You will have, and on defense, there, and Adekugbe's away, isn't he? Yes, he is. Those are my defensive options. We'll have Gersh. Let's get 5, 6, 7, 3 options. Let's get Tybert for the wing option. I guess Leva or Dave Brown. Put Dave Brown as my midfield option and Maddox as striking option. All right. This is my defense-minded go. Oh my goodness. This is pretty much it, everybody. If I can't do this, this is going to be a sad state for the Whitecaps. 2 players have been called up. Mansali and Honduras have been called up for national duty. Good for them. Weak link. Yeah. That's hilarious. Catataro. Excellent. 250,000. Decent signing. Actually, you should probably have a quick look at him, at his scouting report, so we know what we're getting, assuming that I live to survive. Gabriel Valles, that's see, he's ready to go 3.5. This is not a project right back. This is someone who I can put in there immediately, and if I need to, he can swap, which is a nice thing to know. So that's pretty good. I'm looking forward to having him here. I'll take a quick look at his overview here. 14 crossing. That's a good ball playing right back. That's just fantastic. And probably get him on a good fullback regimen there, assuming I survive. Oh, Rookie of the Year. Interesting. Not interested. That was hilarious. Earlier, apparently the New York takeover was going to happen. Yeah, I don't think Red Bull would sell in New York. Ever. John's out. Takora has been brought in. Alright. Well, here we go, everyone. This will determine if I survive. I have no doubt. We shall proceed. With great trepidation. Dempsey, Johnson, Rosales, Gucci Onyewu. Yeah, good to know. People who have been hearing about Gucci Onyewu's trials over in Europe, apparently he would come back to Seattle, so that's a thing. Oh yeah, Rusin will be a big miss, but we will do our best here to shut this nonsense down. Dempsey, Johnson, Sophie Martins, and Mario Martinez. All right. Calm down, everybody. The pressure's all on the opposition, says Paul Ritchie. All right. I think we just step up our game here. We certainly do. Faith in you. I have faith in you. And I have faith in you. Alright, everybody. Do I need any instructions here? Hassle opponents. Alright. Here we go. Seattle, Vancouver at CenturyLink. Seattle in their Rave Green, Vancouver in their Road Blue kit. Let's see if I can... Well, I survived the first 11 minutes. And not much more than that. Thanks, Rio Coker. You're a pal. Oh, jeez. How... Would this have gone in and off anyway? Or did this go in off? Let's see here. Martins gets in. Oh, it is Rio Coker. He did outjump him. Not good, you guys. Not good. He seems to at least be, holding tight. That one gap. Jeez, we've been turning this around. Oh, a goal before halftime would be fantastic. We gotta get the ball back first. We can't let Eddie Johnson run through, but Simon Thomas is there to parry it away. Good job, kid. Oh, jeez, one shot. Off the line! Thank you, Vilches. Alright, we're only 1-0. Yeah, Nigel Riocover's goal is the difference. Come on, go up, boys. We have been unlucky so far. I mean, that's pretty clear. Alright, do I swap out? Do I swap anybody out? I don't know if I want to. Maybe Maddox for Miller? Maybe, but not yet. Alright. This is it. This could be the last 45 minutes of my career here, folks. Am I able to hold off Seattle and score a goal somewhere in here? Alright, Miller's frustrated. Let's bring in Maddox. And O'Brien's not looking good. So, Daniil Henry, congratulations. You've been drafted. Well, it encouraged the two of them. From a free kick situation, Henry sends it forward right to Oguchi Onyewu. Not good. That run does knock it down. Gets it to Jimenez, to Cuellar. Back to Jimenez. Can he get around Traore? He can get around Jimmy Traore. Jimenez still with the ball. But he loses it there, but only as far as Daniil Henry. He looks up. Oh, poor giveaway by Henry, but Rio Coker is back to recover. And Simon Thomas now has the ball. Oh, don't give it away, don't give it away, don't give it away. Oh, he gave it away. Ah, this is so horrible. And then Obafemi Martins kills it, and with that kills my career. Yikes. That's what you call not good. Oh, wow. Alright, we need to bring in another substitution here. Vilches has not been doing well, so Leveron pushes over. Demerit moves inside. Don't know if this helps, but we're going to find out. You'd think having 2 D-mids and a full back line would stop this kind of stuff from happening, but nope. Oh, and we're gonna suffer more. We're gonna suffer more. Oh, goody. Or we're gonna show this again? Please no. Please no. Alright, we gotta go for broke here. Attack. Balance. Alright, let's see what happens. Can we... Yeah, I know. We're not even shooting. He's horribly outshot. Oh, we're picking it up. Like, the D-mid pairing is working well. Just that the rest of the team isn't exactly doing their part. Oh, maybe we score a consolation goal. Maddox, can he get the shot? He does, but it's not on target. And that is that. That should be the end of my career. Far from pleased. Alright, well, let's just see. Let's get the inevitable out of the way here. Oh, it hasn't happened yet. Has it? Oh, yep. I've been fired. Steve Nicol, Ricardo Reyes, and Steve Nicol. Yep. We got the Canadian Championship, but that was not enough. I am forced free to change my yeah. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that looks like it's the end of my career, folks. I'll see if I can find another job, but as it stands right now, it looks like Vancouver will be continuing on without me, which means this is probably the end of Blue and White. My name is Rituro. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully, we'll see you next time.